Good morning, children. Welcome back to your physics class. Today we will discuss numericals. Of Newton's laws of motion. I hope you have understood free body diagram. If it is not yet clear, I will explain through the numericals also. That will make you more perfect in comprehension and analysis skill. So I am starting from numerical number 1 on page 243 of your book. Starting from rest, a body of mass 100 kg attains a velocity of. Starting from rest means initial velocity is 0. A body of mass 100 kg attains a velocity of 40 meter per second. This is final velocity. In time t equals to 10 seconds. Find the force acting on the body. That means you need to find, because mass is given, you need to find the acceleration, and for that you have to use equation number 1. So from equation 1, v minus u by t is equals to a, which implies that 40 minus 0 upon 10 is equals to a. So here a is 4 meter per second square. So the acceleration is 4 meter per second square. Now what is the net force acting? F is equals to ma, that is 100 into 4, which is equals to 400 newtons. This is the answer for the first simple question. This is only a warm-up exercise for your numericals. Now, numerical number 7 on the same page. A body starting from rest again attains a linear momentum of, this is final linear momentum, which is 125 kilogram meter per second, under the action of a force of 250 Newton. This is also given. How long does the force act on the body? You need to find the time for which the force is acting. You all know that by Newton's third law, because u is 0, so initial momentum is also 0. Force is rate of change of momentum. You need to find time. This is Pf minus Pi by T. You need to find T. F is 250. Pf is 125 minus 0 by T. So this implies that T is equals to 125 by 250. So T is found to be 0.5 seconds. So in this time it will gain this much momentum, and force acts only for this much time. Now, as lift questions are not in your course, but here a question is given, I am trying to explain this. Numerical number 11 on the same page, but numericals on the lift part is optional, which means that it is not in your course. The mass of lift is 5000 kg. Question is, what is acceleration? Condition is given when the tension in the suspension wire of the lift is 80,000 Newton. First of all, you need to find acceleration. Then you have to second part, starting from rest, how much distance will the lift cover in 5 seconds? So first of all, I need to find acceleration. If you consider this case, tension in the string is T, weight acting is mg, so T minus mg is equals to ma. T minus mg is equals to ma. G is given as, G here is given as 10 meter per second square. Now T is given as 80,000 is equals to 80,000 minus 50,000 by, because 5,000 into 10 is equals to 5,000 into A. While solving, A is equals to 30,000 by 5,000, that is 6 meter per second square. This is the acceleration in the case. Now the second part of this question, starting from rest, how much distance will the lift cover in 5 seconds? U is 0, acceleration is given, time is given, 5 seconds. How much distance will the lift cover in 5 seconds? So S is equals to ut, that is 0 plus half at square into t square. T square is 25. So you are going to get 75 meter. So distance covered is 75 meter. You may ask why acceleration due to gravity is not considered. In this case, acceleration due to gravity will be considered only in case of free fall. Here a net force is acting which produces an acceleration of 6 meter per second square. That we have to consider. If that force is not acting and it is falling freely, then we can take acceleration due to gravity in place of A. So in that case, in place of 6 we will take 10. But here a force is acting. Now next is numerical number 17. A bomb at rest explodes into 3 fragments of equal masses. Let the initial mass of bomb m. It is exploded into 3 fragments of equal masses. Each part has mass m. 2 fragments fly off right angles to each other with a velocity of 9 meter per second and 12 meter per second. So I am considering this as 2 dimension. This is along 9 meter per second. This is along 12 meter per second. This is not given. The diagram is not given. Calculate the speed of third fragment. As 2 are moving in perpendicular direction, third will also move in the perpendicular direction. I am considering this as V. Now, taking the resultant on this side, this is m into v, momentum. Momentum is a vector quantity. Third part, this is P2, m into 12. This is P1 m into 9. Now applying the concept of resultant from vector, P3 is equals to P1 square plus P2 square plus 2 P1 P2 cos theta. Theta is 90, cos 90. This concept will be required. So P3 is equals to P1 square is 9m square plus 12m square plus cos 90 is 0, so it is 0, and here you will get m into v. So this becomes 225 m square, which is 15m. So here you can see that velocity is 15 meter per second, and that is also because two parts are moving in a perpendicular direction, third will also move in the perpendicular direction. This is a conceptual problem, important problem. You need to do this with a lot of concentration. This is again of page 244. This is numerical number 17. Now next